see.
Good.
My glasses on.
I'm gonna leave my hair up, representing the Queen Mother.
Y'all know we live, right?
Oh, are we?
Oh, are we?
Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
I said it like 4 times.
He said 4 times.
Yeah,
On your phone?
Start on time.
On your
Every
phone?
time.
Yo, it's Nick. No.
He said 4 times.
I done said it 4 times.
It is
Y'all
not
ain't.
loading.
All right,
That's
cool.
Okay, there.
I'm
Let
on
me
my
get this
case.
adjusted. Just chatting.
We gave somebody some great hair tips.
Right?
We're starting off right.
Right. We all do
I'm
it.
sitting adjusting my wig and everything. I'm
It's quick thinking. It's quick thinking. That's all. It's quick thinking.
Fans is supposed to let us know.
I feel great. How are y'all?
We're great.
I'm having hot flashes, but I feel great.
Fantastic.
I'm nothing but that.
All right, I'm pressing go live.
Amazingly awesome. All of that.
Just
All right. Hey, y'all.
Hello.
I am so excited, y'all. I cannot believe I got all of these superstars in the room at the same time. Listen, guys, we have Miss Fifi in the building, TheMarquisGreen, Green, the beautiful Toy Marie, and your girl, Nina Marie. Tonight, we're going to be talking music, relationships, sex, a little bit of something, a little bit of everything. Things that we can all relate to. Things that a lot of people don't know about us, actually. So this should be good. This should be good. So look, let's just dive right on into it. My first question has to be, what made you feel immediately that this music thing, I gotta do this music thing? What was the determining factor that made you want to be a musician?
Who's gonna go first?
should have flipped a coin.
I can tell you mine. So I was actually just a little itty bitty precious little baby. And I had talked about this previously, that my mama came into the room. She saw me sitting Indian style and singing Missing You by Diana Ross. And she didn't know that I could sing. So, she of course asked me, did I want to perform in front of live audiences and stuff. She was all excited. She wanted to be a stage mom. And I was like, yes, ma'am. I really did want to sing in front of people because, I'd be showing off sometimes. But the determining factor was when I realized, even as a kid, that we were struggling financially as a family. And my parents were hardworking parents, but they just wasn't making ends meet. And I knew that if I'm making this much money doing shows as a kid, I could really be the third income in this house. So it just gave me the drive. I loved it. I was obsessed with it after a while because I love competition and, things like that. And I was winning all these contests, and I'm like, I can help our family. So that's when I knew. I do want to sing. I like singing more than I like playing outside, so I'm going to be a singer. But were you guys adults when you decided, or did you know as a kid that you could perform?
I knew as a kid. So I was a military brat and traveling a lot and moving from place to place. And so I played pretend a lot and played dress up and acted like I was on the stage. And so it just gave me a sense of purpose, starting out like singing on stages for people that didn't speak English. And when I was there, I thought I was like it. I'm like, my name is unique. I have braids, until I came to America, and they're like, no, everybody and their mom has the name Latoya. But you're not special. So, but it went from there to show choir. Once I discovered show choirs and show performing and winning competitions, international competitions, it was a wrap for me pretty much.
Yeah, it feels good.
I can imagine. I do not share that, unfortunately. No, military brat as well. So,
Okay.
more power to us. I would say that because I was a military brat, I was very introverted. I stayed to myself a bunch. Wanting to do music and dance, that was all Michael Jackson influence. I can't say
Say it ain't so.
I'm just saying, it just is what it is.
Yeah.
But I think the moment that I realized I really wanted to do it was probably 2006. Tragedy is all of my stories. So,
Yeah.
my brother was a rapper. Brother is deceased.
Sorry.
Thank you. But my sister sang, so I was like, can I cuss? I can cuss.
Yes.
All right, yeah. So I was like, fuck
grown.
it. So I'm gonna just try. And through the nerves and stuff, I just loved it. I loved everything about it. But yeah.
All right.
You like the
yeah.
goosebumps.
Well,
Yeah,
I was
it's
not
fun.
a military brat, even though my mother was actually in the army, so I didn't travel. But I started off. My mother was in the choir, church choir, so of course, my little bitty self, in the choir stand as well. Um, I really did not discover my voice until I was in elementary school, I guess, because one of I think she was my third grade teacher, Miss Hampton, God rest her soul. She played piano, and she would have me come and sing all the time, and she would push me up to do talent shows. So in elementary school, I was winning all the talent shows. So I was thinking, there must be something to this. I went into the army, in the army band. I played flute and piccolo, but then when they discovered that I could sing, I did more singing than anything. So that just increased my confidence, and then even my love and my passion for music. And so doing it professionally goes all the way back to my army days. And here locally, I didn't start until 2007, 2008 is when I started singing locally. So, but it's interesting because I was a worship pastor for many, many years as well. So singing has just been, for me. So
Yes, it is.
yeah.
Your mama passed that right on down in the blood,
And my
baby.
mother does sing, so yeah, she did. I'll be switching.
I
things up.
love that. I love
Okay,
that.
thank you.
Well, you guys definitely have a beautiful past. I'm so glad that you followed those dreams for sure. I'm sure a lot of people out there is glad we followed them too, because honey, they be enjoying us too, and we enjoy y'all. Thank y'all for continuing to come and show out with us. But tell me this: do y'all remember your first show that you ever had, or your first show locally?
I remember mine. It was at Celebrities.
What were your expectations versus reality for that show?
I can't really say I had expectations because I didn't know what to expect. I guess because it was really my first club, like hole in the wall type of club scene. So, yeah, well, it brought me to where I am, now, but I really didn't have any expectations. I guess because I was more nervous about it. Not knowing what or how I would be received.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Celebrities was one of the best hole in the walls
Yes.
ever.
Ever.
I missed it.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
actually probably one of the first places I met you guys back in the day.
Uh-huh.
I came in 2011 though, but yeah, that was the spot right there.
Yes. Chuck Moe had us straight. Honey, I was hired, hired. But I got it right, so there were a lot of lessons, valuable lessons in that experience.
Yes, yes. And that's all what life is about.
Yes.
We live and we learn. If you don't, you're doing something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Quit making the same mistakes.
Right. Just being crazy.
Well, a lot of people have asked me, how do I keep the music career going if you don't necessarily have the coins to invest in yourself? And, everybody doesn't have that same issue, but how have you guys kind of winged it and figured it out? Like if you have to travel or something like that.
OnlyFans has been a very profitable option.
What's the
for
name
me.
so I can look it up?
Oh,
Check it out.
Hey. But y'all missed my September discount though. It was good. But I think for me, just jumping out there and doing karaoke a lot.
Yeah.
I think that's honestly how I think I met both of you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we booked a lot of shows too.
Yeah, it's just doing karaoke, somebody liking what they hear, and hey, do you have an original set? Do you do music? Blah, blah, blah. And you just kind of build off of that. So That's been a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
Just testing my stage presence and whatnot.
Look, our cash apps are. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Well, tell me this. What's something about the local scene that outsiders wouldn't expect of Huntsville or surrounding areas?
I think the talent, just from being traveling in different places, states and countries, it's like kind of like a hidden gem here
It
that you
is,
wouldn't
girl.
expect. So when I hear some of the voices coming out of Huntsville, I'm like, oh my god, like you from the the backwoods to the, you guys really show out here. And like I said, it's like a hidden gem, which is coming to the forefront like now. Like Huntsville's on the rise. Like
Definitely.
it's all over like blogs, and the algorithm is definitely in Huntsville's favors right now. But definitely like 10, 15 years ago, it really wasn't talked about or seen, and it's like a hidden gem.
It is. And a lot of people don't, they have no idea when they hear the word Alabama and they live in the big city or something. They're
Yeah.
like, well, my family, I'm going to tell you this. My family, they're so silly. When I moved here in 2011, they said, what you want to do living down there?
My
Do y'all,
family's the same.
do they even wear shoes? They be walking on dirt
Mom was
roads.
like,
I
where
was
do
like,
do they have malls?
y'all,
Are they eating hay on
it
the
is
porch?
right. They think everybody's
They
sleeping
thought
with
it
their
was-
cousins or something
yeah.
weird. I'm like, bro, it is not like that. We
said, "I'm
actually
not
live
going to
in
that
the
part."
best city.
The number one in the country.
Yes.
But yeah, there is some, we are surrounded by literal superstars out
Mhm.
here
Mhm.
that are, you know, as of yet undiscovered. But I mean, look at what's going on with the reality TV shows right now. We got a local favorite on a reality TV show, and we knew a long time ago she was a favorite. Like, she's amazing. But there's plenty side by side on these shows with her too. You may have to pay for some. You may be lucky enough to get in some of the shows for free. But baby, we ain't playing no games out here. Huntsville is on the rise. Y'all be ready.
Yeah, I think one thing also about Huntsville is that people believe when they see like bigger cities and places, they think they have to be put together. And so even though they have these talents and they might sing karaoke here or there, they are afraid to like jump out there because they think everybody is put together. Everybody has some type of contract, management. They come like built. No, it's literally you just stepping out on faith, you singing karaoke, you doing like, you know, your lives, you doing like a skit or any type of like reel, and just put yourself out there. You do not have to be put together, you don't have to have a resume, you don't have to have an agent, just start singing. Open your mouth and start singing.
Yeah. And I think if people collaborated a little bit more in our area, we could all get a lot more opportunities. You know, at the end of the day, there may be a little bit of musical rivalries going on around here, or people feel like it's, you know, we're all in competition with each other. And it's really not that when you actually do collaborate together.
When you get to know them, like it's not that at all. It's just that you're getting intimidated because maybe you see them on the stage, but literally you could do it too. Anybody can do it. Just open your mouth. Just sing. Just start meeting people. Start going to events.
Network.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. I feel you on that, system. Now, what keeps you motivated when the turnout is low or the room is half empty? I know that can really break somebody's confidence down sometimes. Me personally, I'm going to sing like it's a million people in the room every time, baby. Because I know at the end of the day, I'm getting paid for it regardless.
Exactly. That part. Yeah.
Right? You got to make sure you lock down your payments. But, yeah, have you ever performed somewhere and you were just so excited to be there and thought it was going to be an amazing turnout, and it just was like womp, womp, womp? I've been there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think for me, it's always been one, like you said, you know, the part about I'm still going to get compensated, you know, for me. So I'm not just because of the compensation, mostly because I just love doing it. So I feel like whoever is supposed to be there will be there.
Right.
And I just do my best, and just whoever is there, I'm going to give my best to them, whether, you know, it's 50, you know, whether it's 100, hundreds of people. I still feel like it would be unfair to those who did come and show up for you. Yes, it would be unfair for you to not give them your best.
Yes, right.
And then a lot of times it grows from there. And I think if, you know, for people who may be discouraged, you know, by the numbers, I would just say just trust in knowing that your gift will create an enlargement of your territory,
Yeah.
And your gift will, if you just give it 100%, how that saying is, if you build it, they will come.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
So you build your craft, you build your skill, you build your show. They're gonna come.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yep. That's completely true. When those 50 people showed up instead of the 300 people that you expected, those 50 people came out of their way, came out of their house, got dressed, bought food,
Mhm.
drinks, and all of that. They deserve an
Absolutely.
excellent show as well.
Absolutely.
But it only takes that one person in the
one.
audience for your next booking,
Absolutely.
or to spread the word about, man, I went to this crazy show tonight. I ain't never heard of this girl. I never heard of that man. But when I tell you, I'm about to tell everybody about them. I'm about
Yeah.
to post about
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
It just, that's what it's all about.
And see, that's the
Absolutely.
part of like my lane, because I do multiple things, and so marketing has always been like my strong suit in finding like audiences and seeing what the audiences want. And so rather, I'm used to singing, performing by myself to a wall, and so it wouldn't matter if it was one person there, if it was many people there or not. I performed in front of the Queen of Jordan. I performed at on high stages or low stages, and so for me, it was always, no matter if somebody was there or not, I was going to always act like as if, even if I was in my living room performing. And then I had like a situation that happened with my voice. I had like some surgeries on my voice. And so I started to lose my voice. And I kept thinking to myself, what do I do now? My voice is everything. And so I just transitioned that into, there's upcoming people. There's people that maybe don't know the way. So I'm going to start vocal coaching. I'm going to start taking people to the studio, showing them how to perform. And so I'll go attend their performances and keep them encouraged. So whether there was nobody in the audience or not, I was in the background jumping up like, let's get it. Yes, you're the best. And so no matter what, we're going to keep the same energy throughout, whether it's 1, 2, or if it's a room full of 100 people, whether it's a honorary person in the building or you singing for, I don't know.
Yes.
Logos, it doesn't matter.
Well, Marquise, this question is geared towards more towards you too. I want everybody to speak, of course, if you have a something to say about this. I feel personally that sometimes it can be kind of hard to get our locals to come and support us as compared to if we were, out of town or whatever. Those people come. If you build it, they will come. But yeah, our friends. I remember there was an interview you did back in the day, and the young lady from the radio station had asked you about getting local people to come and support your shows, and how that can be a challenge. How do you feel now after all this time? Is it still the same? Because I feel like people that don't know me will come quicker than people that know me.
Yes.
I don't know.
I'll lean in on this one. No, I mean, I think that I stopped worrying about who showed up for me.
Yes.
If that makes sense. I think that for myself, if I'm a fan of yours, if I believe in what you're doing, I'm there.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's probably been the biggest and best return that I've gotten, is just showing up for people that I actually believe in, that I actually deal with, or, I want to see where their careers can take them. And then I don't know, flash forward and like 13 years later, you're sitting on couches with people.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, I've known you guys for a while now.
Yes.
Wow. So, I mean, when I shift my focus, I think that my outlook on it all has changed. I just feel more at peace with, if you can't make it, that's cool.
Right.
Once you're there, if you do show, I appreciate you the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yes.
I think did that answer?
Yes, that answered very
Yeah,
clearly.
it's just something about like people and people get discouraged over it, that you feel like they're not going to support you. And I want to say like most of the time, like I said, once again, from a marketing standpoint, your support is going to come from outsiders or from people you don't recognize or you don't see. I remember traveling with Fifi out of town, and they were turned up. They all knew who she was. Or I remember being at a location. They're like, oh, well, you should come back tomorrow night. We're going to have a singer, Nina Marie. I'm like, I know her. Like, what? And so people are like mentioning you guys. So people mention you in rooms that you don't see or you don't know of. People are definitely saying like your name, and they're discussing you. You might not see it up front, but that backhand office, the backhand, is gonna always come through.
Definitely.
Yeah. I think a lot of it too has to do with the fact that now social media is so strong. People are like, could just watch them on live
Yeah.
in my bed. You know, somebody's always gonna go live. They're gonna type in like back in the day, even though we wasn't on as celebrities going live.
Right.
Celebrities tonight. And they go,
Right.
there go Fifi right there. Go girl.
Right.
Now save my $15. But no, we do appreciate when other artists come to visit, when our friends and family and locals come to visit. So definitely let's keep that culture going, guys, for real. This town is filled with so many things to do now. Back when I came here, it was, not that many options.
Yeah.
But now it's like, dang, I don't even know where I'm going to go tonight because she's singing here, he's singing there, the band is here. This is going to be, I don't know what to do. I like having too many options, though.
It's a good
Just
problem.
collab. It's a good problem.
It's a
I
good
love
problem
it.
to have.
Yes. So, real talk, how has being an entertainer changed the way that you approach relationships, for better or worse?
Well, I guess somebody doesn't want to speak up. Well, repeat the question. I want to make sure
It could be,
I answer it correctly.
how has being an entertainer changed the way that you approach relationships, either romantic relationships or even friendship relationships, business relationships too?
Well, I'll take it from the personal standpoint of a relationship. Well, y'all know that I am now married.
Yes, I'm married now.
But it took a long time, to get there, which was fine because I'm where I'm supposed to be now. I'm with who I'm supposed to be with now. And my husband is a musician, so
Perfect match.
yeah, that makes a big difference. And I know, and if I'm going too far with this, just reel me back on in. I know when it comes to relationships, people can misinterpret sometimes where you're going, because as far as you wanting to be a friend, and then the thing about it too is we ourselves have to be cautious in how we interpret things, because sometimes people they are attracted to the stage presence.
Yes. They're
Um,
fans.
artists.
Right,
They are
exactly.
fans.
Yeah. And then the thing about it is that you have to realize there's two different people.
Mhm.
There's Fifi on the stage, and then there's Felicia at home. So I'm a real person. So
Right.
and that I think that's where the struggle, can come with people, because people get enamored with who they see on the stage, and when they realize, yeah, that person is that person, but they're a little bit different, So you have to have those considerations, and also you have to consider somebody being strong enough to accept
Exactly.
what
And
you
we
do.
gonna
To
get
be
into
around
that in a
you.
minute, honey. Yes,
Yes.
we are.
Deal with that.
Because,
So,
baby,
right.
yes, fandom is real, and there, we have our Sasha Fierce, and then we have some of us are
Right.
introverted, like myself at home. Y'all can't tell right now, but I have my moments, and I have had some fans, entered into a relationship with fans and realized that there's a lot of jealousy going on and stuff. Like, you were all for this, dating a
Right.
singer
Yes.
before we got in a relationship, and now it's like, you don't want me to do anything. Oh, every guy that's in your face clapping for you wants to sleep with you.
Right.
They probably do, but I ain't sleeping with them.
Right.
Shit, I don't know.
And that's why I say it takes having a strong and somebody who understands the industry
Very much.
in order for you to really be successful. Because yes, having that experience of guys coming up after a show, and then somebody, well, who's that, who's that, I don't know,
Yeah.
and I'm not interested in knowing. They're just somebody who came
Yep.
to see Fifi.
Exactly.
And like you said, they probably do want to bed Fifi, but that's not what Fifi is there for.
Right.
And so having
Bed.
somebody
Don't be trying to bed me.
Trying to put you to bed.
Put you to
Oh my
bed.
God.
Trying to bed me. Hey, yo.
Right. But you know, I think it's hard for people sometimes to even understand that that's not what we're there for.
Correct.
You know, we're there to to entertain you, but we're not trying to go and sleep with you, like you said.
Right.
So stop letting that Patron kick in, bro.
Right.
Go ahead and sit back down now. You can tip though if you want to.
No, that liquid courage will get you.
Yeah, that liquid
Get you
courage
every
does it
time.
every time. I feel like too, it's changed the way that I have relationships with friends and business partners too, because I have to be a little more careful about who I let into my circle.
That part.
Certain people can bring certain things out of you or bring stress into your life, and then all of a sudden I can't even focus on my music or what I'm supposed to be doing. I have to be in my creative mode, and you're bringing all this extra stress and drama. So I just keep my circle as small as just Cheerio to be effective, because that's the type of person I am. I can only take but so many personalities.
Yeah.
Right?
I envy that.
Learn that. Yeah.
Don't distract me from my blessings.
I envy that. I think like I don't call anybody a fan. And I have the terrible habit of believing that we're friends.
Yes.
And so because of that, like you said, it brings unnecessary stress. All of a sudden there's a lot more care and consideration that goes into your next moves. And then say if you don't have shows lined up back to back to back, all of a sudden those friends start to dwindle. And people disappear until you're back out there, and it's like, I've been here the whole time. Like, so yeah, this is. I envy that. I think
I've experienced the same. Like same thing. Fifi was saying. Like I'm so cautious now to where I'm like even scared to date, because it's like the person they see online, that's who they expect. And then it's like when they get me or get around me, then they're like, okay, I don't want you to do this anymore. I don't want you to be around this person. I'm like, what? You knew who I was. You knew what I did. And so I'm a creator. I'm online. I don't know these people. I don't know. I'm not trying to get with them. I'm not trying to like what is happening. And so they start getting territorial. Even some friends, or like he said, like I would imagine, I use the term friend too loosely, and I'm like, I have to like guard myself more, because like they would want to be around because they wanted, I guess they wanted some of maybe the perks, or they wanted to be in VIP, or they wanted to be next to the stage, or who do you know? Let me get next to you because of who you know. And so, and they would try to use that to advantage. I've had people where I was like around, they popped up somewhere I was and caught them like trying to take photos, or like behind my back, like really quick, or doing something like that. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you posting? like we just went out together. You made a whole post like we went out together. Like you literally just popped up and I just saw you. What are you doing? And so I am just so cautious and so far removed from relationships, because I've had too many terrible experiences. I am Toy Marie, I'm ChopGoddess, but I'm like, once they say cut, I'm a different person. I'm a homebody. I'm a nerd. I'm like, no.
So to piggyback off of that, have any of us ever dated somebody that was more interested in the music industry than even we are, like a groupie type of relationship?
Yes.
You know, and you realize later, that's why you want to be with me. You're trying to be in the mix.
Yes, and it was nonstop. It's like I said, now I'm more cautious. I'm just like, you know what? I don't even want to date. I'll die with my cats. I don't this is too stressful. I don't have time for this. I'm overstimulated. You're doing too much. I can't do this.
You have cats.
I don't, but I'll get some.
She gonna die with her future cat that she
my
imaginary cat.
She said she got a calico on the way. So do you think it's really a more common thing that it's there's a lot of jealousy included with dating an artist, or do you think most people are built for that? I don't. And I'm even an artist, but sometimes I found myself in a position where I was jealous of my artist boyfriend. And I'm an artist too, but men get a lot more attention than the woman sometimes.
And the attention they get, it's like openly.
He said he got something to say about this. Y'all get the panties thrown at y'all, and we just get a
Okay. Granted,
up, sir.
Granted, yes, we receive panties.
Okay. Even more than that.
But I'm saying it doesn't take much for y'all to just pick somebody.
Yeah.
A lot of men are pick
But we are stronger, so we don't be wanting to pick them.
Well,
y'all be wanting to pick all of them.
This wasn't a question of strength. just think it's even kill. We all got the same opportunities.
I think it's a big difference only because as ladies, even the ugly ones have been, run after at a young age from, as a kid. Like boys like, I like you, be my girlfriend. And we've been learning to turn men down all our lives.
Gotta be reserved.
Right? So a man coming into the industry and getting that bit of attention, he does no longer have to ask for a date or ask, will you be my girlfriend? Because everybody's throwing it at him. Oh, I don't know how you do it.
Pursue. He just shows up.
I don't know how y'all do it.
You just said y'all turn down ugly men. So if an ugly man
we turn down
if an ugly man can sing,
I turned on everybody.
That don't make him all of a sudden. Does it?
Yes, it does.
It does.
An ugly man that can sing or play an instrument, he's way more attractive.
Like, you are attractive.
I wouldn't know. I don't judge.
But you're also a handsome man who can sing, so
well,
you better get you a gun or something.
I wasn't going to ask since we're here.
3 for 3.
So on another note, has there ever been a really awkward time like an awkward gig that you guys have had in the past? Maybe something that taught you something. I don't know how I'm trying to ask you. How should I say it? Just recall any awkward moments that you've had on stage. Me personally, it has to be when the music goes out or the lights go off, and I have to keep singing. Because we ain't stopping no parties around here, right? There's people out there, the music is stopped, I may have played a track or something like that, and I keep singing. I've seen him do this before. His mic went out, okay? He was at the Note. It was a packed show. Beautiful, beautiful setup. Everybody was in the moment, and you had us at the tip of you had us in your clenches, right? The show was going perfect. For real, it was emotional. It was touching. It was flawless vocals. It was just really, really great songs back to back. And then we get to this one song. And I know we've been friends long enough to know that this was your biggest fear, probably, of just no sound, right?
Yeah.
But everything was going so perfectly. And then stopped. And then everybody was looking at you, and they was like looking at each other, and they was like when we was in church, let him use you. Keep going, baby.
Right? You know you fucked up then.
He put the mic down. He put that mic down, and he was singing some soprano song, super high soprano. Maxwell. And he put his hands over his mouth, and he hit them notes and said, can y'all hear me out there? And everybody went ballistic. Yeah! Keep singing! Yeah. So he killed it. And it came at a really awkward moment because you were having an emotional conversation with the audience about your mother passing at that time. And that song was already touching you in a way. But when I tell you, you pushed through that like the king that you are, and took everybody to another level in the show. They were way more invested after that. So I was super proud that you took that awkward moment and changed it into a magical moment, for real.
Thank you.
I was telling my friends I was talking to the other day, I told them, even if I fell off the stage, I'm gonna rub my head and get back on that. Probably bust out laughing first because I'm silly, but I don't care how awkward it gets. We gonna keep singing.
Keep going.
I'm glad you brought that up because you said something. It was one of the earlier questions, but I didn't want to stop us.
Yeah.
So you said a memorable performance or something.
Yeah.
And the first thing that popped in my head was I performed at Butler. That was my first show.
Yes.
And I was still in high school, but it was like my first out of my school thing. And I remember I hit a backflip. And I used to dance.
Okay.
But I hit a backflip in my pants because the style was long pants and baggy. So they were under my shoe. And so when I tried to land, I slipped and I fell back. And I busted my head on the ground. And I tried to back roll out of that, and then I slipped again. And I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm not singing anymore, I'm not performing anymore. But, after a year and some change, then I finally was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try. But yeah, so yeah, that was my memorable thing that I was like, this sucks. I don't want to bring it up, but then I don't know, fuck it.
We're glad you came back.
Right.
The ladies still loved it.
We ain't letting no two-head bus go down like that.
What Donnie McClurkin say? We fall down,
But we
get up. And you got up, Marquis. Came back for the thunder. So I know we were talking earlier about how having no coins and trying to invest in stuff in your career. Has anybody ever had any side hustles, or felt like if they did a side hustle, it would be somewhat of a distraction from work and career and all of that? I know you got side hustles.
I'm about to say I'm the queen of hustles.
Right.
Every day I got
How
a
do you
side
find
hustle
the
going on.
time for your hustles, your career, and your music?
Because everything that I do, I'm a creator. So like anything creative, it all just ties in together, really. So like I
Yeah.
could literally, like I can be up all night. I love studying. I love learning things. If you ask me
too.
how do ants sleep at night, I'm going to spend the next couple of days researching and studying how ants sleep at night.
Girl,
And so
text
it
me
just
that tomorrow.
so it just comes naturally. One of a funny side hustle I used to have is to make money. Like on the side is college kids from all over the world would hire me to take their online classes or do their papers. And since I naturally like to study,
Beautiful
I'm like,
and smart.
it's like it's fun for me to just like get to learn new topics for whatever the college course is, and then I write like I'm talking. So I'm like, like I got ADHD.
Where is my pen? Because I'm a straight A student. That's gonna be my new hustle.
Yeah, I'm talking about $100 per page, or
Great.
a class $1,500. I think is what I was charging then. So yes, so I will always come up with a way to make money. I'm like, I ain't got the body or the moves to be a stripper, so I have to do something
We gonna
different.
twerk these papers.
I can't do it. I don't have the moves, and so I'm very envious of strippers. Can't do it. So I'm like, what else can I do? I think of anything that people would need or that they will want, and I find something and I make money off of it.
You hear that, gentlemen? Beautiful and smart.
A lot of
Thank you.
unqualified people in jobs because you.
Yes.
Well,
Well, you're gonna
Right.
learn the
Passing
skills
classes.
on the
Nah,
job. Yeah,
there's
I even
jobs
help
right
with
now,
the IT
confused.
Security Plus. Like I was helping people get their IT Security Plus. I'm like, yep, let me get all the test answers.
All types of weapons just going in that building. Oh my god.
Hey, it's all about who you know these days, okay? They know toy. Okay, so here's some more relationship questions because I feel like that affects our life in a lot of different ways. Let's see. Has attention from your fans ever caused real tension in your household or even a breakup with your partner? Look, she's hold on now.
Okay,
the memories came
yeah.
back.
Definitely, with a previous relationship, and I've not been in many relationships. So, I mean, and thank God that my husband is, he's, like I said, he's a musician, so he gets it, so he
Mhm.
understands all,
Yep.
all of this, so no insecurities there. But yeah, I was in a situation where, yeah, the guy just could not handle, and he would do stuff like, I'm on the stage and I'm singing, and I guess I was sweating a little bit, and he felt like he needed to flex his muscle, and he grabbed a towel and came and dabbing my head
Show
and taking
him
off.
he's your man.
Right.
Yeah.
And to me, it was like, okay, at first I was like, okay, that's sweet, but then when I just started feeling the energy, of what was really going on, that it made it real. Yeah, it was like, nah, I can't do this because I can't take you, with me because
take you nowhere.
right.
Mhm.
I can't take you with me because I'm trying to go someplace greater than where I am right now. And if this music thing is going to work for me, then I can't have you, feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
And then
And you can't
you're
focus
bringing
on
that
that
energy.
either,
Right,
yeah.
you're bringing that energy to the stage. So basically, what started happening was, if I was going to a gig, I was like, okay, if he's going with me, then I'm not going to perform well because that's in the back
energy
of my
gonna
mind.
be off,
What might he do?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is he going to act out? During my performance or whatever. So
Yeah. Ticking time bomb.
yeah. So it's like, nah, I can't do this because I can't build me and then try to build you at the same time, with this. If you're not, if you don't trust me enough, if you don't trust in who I am outside of being on the stage, then you don't really know me.
Yeah.
So, but then, of course, that's because he was getting to know everybody else.
That's where the insecurity came from.
Right.
He checking for you while he
while
over
he over there
here.
doing-
Oh, okay.
Oh, we hear that so often.
Textbook.
On every talk show. Welcome to this show.
Right. But I really do appreciate, my husband being who he is, as a musician.
Insecure and
And
getting it.
yeah, and secure, and I guess he trusts me.
See, I ain't found that. That's the only time I settle when I find that. I'm good until then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it can come. I wasn't expecting it, and it happened real fast for us. We met each other years ago, and I'm not gonna take up a lot of time on this.
No, we want to hear this, girl.
Okay,
Take your
well,
time.
we met many
your time.
years ago
Too far.
on a gig where we both were substituting for other musicians with another band. It was in Tennessee. We both met in Milan, Tennessee, and he didn't know who I was, but he got to know that night.
Okay.
And so he still talks about the dress that he saw me in. And then years passed, and we did another gig substituting for somebody else, and I was trying to smoosh up on him, and he had no clue. So that didn't work then, but then he heard my song on the radio when he was here in Huntsville, and so he reached out and he was like, hey, when they announced it was me, he was like, hey, I heard your song on the radio, I like it, blah, 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 woo woo. And so I was like, and this was right when COVID was happening. I was just coming back from Japan, and so he was like, well, we can, maybe we should get together and collab on some music. Well, I think I said that. And so COVID happened, and the brother was like, well, I'm good, my immune system is good. So I was like, okay. So we got together, and because I wasn't doing any shows, so he came over to the house, brought his keyboard, and he sat and played, and I sang. So
it was over.
Yeah,
Cool.
that was
Like
over.
chill.
All he got to do is come to
Like
one
that.
of her shows, and he was gonna become a fan.
That's some
immediately.
bonding right
He
there.
was gonna be starstruck. He was like, "Oh, if I didn't know who she was today,
And
I
he
came
did
to
not.
Huntsville, and I know now."
You know now.
Fifi got fandom.
Girl, that playing music together got me two kids.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like a lot of solo artists, a lot of artists in general, period, from what you were saying about the jealousy with relationships and stuff like that. If you're a boyfriend or a girlfriend and you're doing too much, we're not going to tell everybody that we're together. Get off of this stage. Please. No, you want to go to my show this weekend? Are you going to act
You should
right?
relax. We gotta be
Because
in
you're
the zone.
you're fucking up my brand
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you gotta keep it together if
Yeah.
you're dating an artist,
Yeah.
and keep that jealousy stuff in the car
Yeah.
or the house.
Yeah.
If you gotta do it, just don't do it in public, or
Yeah.
you can't continue to
Absolutely.
come to my
At
shows.
all.
Yeah.
That's just too much.
And I think-
Everybody's watching you, whether
Yeah.
you think so or not.
Yeah, they all
I
reading.
think it's key for whoever your partner is to understand that when you go to do a show, there's so much that you put out. There's so much that you give. And if they're bringing insecurity to you before you get on the stage, then is what you're gonna be
It's
given.
all
That's
energy.
the energy
Correct.
that you're
It's
gonna
all
be giving
energy.
out.
Yeah.
So if a person cares enough about you,
Yeah.
then they, like you said, they would keep that in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it at home. If you got an issue, let's talk about it in the car or
Mhm.
after.
Yes.
Yes.
the
Don't
show.
get me
Don't
up there
give me that.
holding back,
Mhm.
Right.
knowing these people expect the rambunctiousness that I bring to the stage, and all of a sudden I'm in this tiny shell because we done argued about
Right.
some guy or whatever. Or right after the show, obviously people come up to us after the show. Oh my
Mhm.
God,
Take
that was
photos,
amazing. Good to
yeah.
meet you. My name is such and such. Let me
Yeah.
follow your Instagram. And your partner's over there burning a hole
Right.
through the
Right.
looking at him like,
Right.
what are they saying over there?
Like I said, people can
Yeah.
feel it. They
Yeah.
feel that tension.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no good. So jealous people, stop that. Okay?
Mhm.
Or
Stop
don't
that.
date us.
No, stay
Okay.
away.
Cut it out.
Let me see. So we're gonna get into the nitty gritty a little bit, if you guys want to talk about it, because I personally feel like there's a lot of musical rivalries going on out here, and a little bit of jealousy and stuff. And we were talking about collaboration earlier. The more we collaborate together, the more we can get done, the more money we can make. If we stop gatekeeping on prices, we can all get our prices in alignment.
Yeah.
Instead of being mad that somebody's charging less, and you only charging this much, and now they expecting me to charge. well, what exactly are you charging so we can get on the same page?
It's called
How about,
collusion.
huh?
It's called collusion.
Collusion.
Exactly. Let's get on the same page. Let's actually, co-write together or perform together. I have a great following. You have a great following.
Mhm.
If we promote a show together, we're gonna get twice as many people. Duh.
Mhm.
Why are you upset? Right? So I keep myself out of those type of circles for real.
Yeah.
I don't get involved in the BS. I do read all the tea. I go down a rabbit hole online, girl. And then she said, I be scrolling, and I'm going to your uncle, your daddy, and your mama
on
page
your granny page,
see
her
what
best
they
friend
said
page,
too, right? I'm going to all that, but I don't want to be involved in that. I am just a lover, not a fighter.
Right.
I whoop some ass, but I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to do that. So I just want to share time and space and talents together. And so everybody that I've had a chance to be on stage with or to perform with in a show, I'm just super duper grateful because I have respect for all of those artists.
Mhm.
But how do you guys feel about the people that don't want to be, they want to be the star of the show and the only star of the show? Like even celebrities in concerts have an opening act,
Yeah.
but some Huntsville musicians don't even want nobody else on the stage with them. Like, you don't have to be up there simultaneously, but dang, you're mad at me because I'm the first person to go up? Chill.
Mhm.
I brought like 200 people here with me, right?
And that's how you're getting paid, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how everybody's getting paid because you bringing people, that's your money, because especially if there's a cover fee. So the more
Mhm.
people I bring, then that's good for both of us. So
Yes.
instead of if I bring in 200 people and you only bring in 30 people, then
You got 230 people now.
right.
Lucky for you that I was here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess for me, I'm one of those. I get in and get out.
Mhm.
You and me. I can't wait till
Yeah.
it's over.
Yeah, I get in and get out
Be
because
like, love y'all, bye.
right. And I don't know. Y'all know I don't mind sharing the stage with anybody because I will toss the mic. You in the
You
audience,
sure do.
and I see
Mhm. Yes,
I
you
will
do.
surprise you. Be ready.
Mhm.
I
because
love
I'm
that.
yes, because I think it's what for definitely is a thing of maturity.
Mhm.
You've got to be mature and you've got to be secure within yourself, to do that. I acknowledge, the artists that come in. Even if I don't toss the mic to you, I'm going to at least scream out your name, shout out your
That's
name
right.
so people
She
know
sure
do.
that you are there.
Mhm.
That's
Because I
right.
think it's only fair, like you said, building the community, and just appreciating and respecting everybody's craft. And then even respecting their hustle
Mhm.
and respecting their lanes and then respecting yours as well. I think that's key. Because a lot of times sometimes artists want to be in a lane that they don't necessarily belong in. And
Mhm.
so, but,
Clock it.
yeah, so just, find your lane, find your strength and grow in that. And even if you want to branch out of that, but don't try to step on somebody else's toes and don't try to steal from anybody else, because you are trying to become something bigger.
Yeah.
Right.
We can all grow, in
It's
this
enough
industry.
room at the table, enough food at the table. For everybody to
Absolutely.
eat.
The table is long. It's
Mhm.
wide. It's wide. So
Like that
I
one
don't get
table at
that. I just don't,
Thanksgiving
I don't get
downtown.
that. Yeah, I don't get that.
I second everything that she said. But the only thing that I would add is that I think that sometimes it's perception, and it's usually individual perception. It's like I already have this idea of who you are in my mind. And I've seen this a lot with a lot of artist friends locally and not locally. But it's like I, in my mind, you're this way. You act this way every time I walk in, you blah, blah, blah. This person could have just had a bad day the first day that I saw you. You get what I mean? And I've already come up with this whole story in my head about why you don't like me, why you don't show up for me,
Mhm.
why you have a problem with me, so I have to have a problem with you now. You get what I mean? So I think that sometimes it's like a defense mechanism, then it's our perception of that person, where all of it could probably be settled in a conversation.
Yeah.
And then after that conversation, you move accordingly. There might
That's
not
right.
be anything there, and we just assume that there is.
Yeah, and what is the first 3 letters of assumption?
Donkey.
Yes, I totally agree with what you both said. And you know, it is, I have to say too that it does make me feel really, really good when I see other artists show up
Yeah.
to my performance. It's
Mhm.
almost like, yo, you could have been somewhere getting paid tonight and you came out of your way to be here with me, and I just really, really thank you for that. And that's one thing that I love about all of you guys too, because you guys show up and show out whenever you can. You are super supportive. You're gonna come out your way, and it makes the crowd excited to see other singers in the audience. Other musicians are here, like, yo, it ain't just him or her with them too. Oh man, everybody here, you know. It does make for a better situation, just more of a fun night. So anyway, um, let's see. Did you guys have any questions? I know y'all have some questions. Anything?
I don't have any questions, but I want to stretch on that.
Yeah.
What you just talked about. As far as, you know, showing up for people, because I'd actually heard that some people had that perception of me that I don't always show up for other people. I show up when I can.
Right.
And the thing for me, what a lot of people may or may not know, I work for the government. Right? I'm as of December 31st, I'm retired. Woohoo!
Yeah. Hallelujah.
But before, you know, working for the government, and the type of work that I do, working with foreign partners, a lot of times I have meetings that were, you know, in their time zone, on their time schedule. So I couldn't always, you know, show up. And then I'm part of a corporate agency. You know about that. So I'm booked every Saturday, sometimes
you wake
Fridays
up at the
and
crack of dawn.
Saturdays. So, waking up at the crack of dawn to get to where we need to get to. You know, my husband and I do it together. But that consumes a lot of my time as well. But me working in my job is what really kept me from being able to be engaged, especially if it was something on a Thursday night.
Right.
You know, I can't come to a show on a Thursday night and then have to be on the telecom, you know, at 4, 5 in the morning. I'm not going to be my best self, you know, and, you know, that's my job, you know. So if I offended anybody, hurt anybody's feelings, I'm sorry.
No,
We gotta find that balance. We finding that balance. I ain't no young chicken, you know what I'm saying? I'll be
I can't go
I
out
am
like
57
that.
years old. So, yeah.
No, you lying, Fifi.
I'm not lying. 57 years
Girl,
old.
you
I
look
ain't
good,
got it.
girl.
Thank you. But I ain't got it in me like that, you know. So I need my naps and I need my sleep.
Yeah.
Baby, nap is my favorite word.
Yes.
Because I'm going to piggyback again. Because earlier you said that you don't really do the social media thing as much and as often or whatnot. And this is more of a question, I guess. I'm not necessarily saying just you in general, but it's like, yeah, your job, your life keeps you from showing up to everybody's performance all the time. And then on top of it, because you're not active on social media, as most people probably are, what can we do? Because I have this problem as well. What can we do to show support if we can't be there and we're not active? I think that's where there's a disconnect. It's like, because I post my show, you don't get on social media for the week, but you also didn't share it because you're not on. And then you don't come to the show. And then the next time I see you out, you're like, hey girl, or hey guy, you did blah, blah, blah. Or I'm a fan and blah, 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 keep me posted. It comes off away, I think. And so it's like, so it's just, as a question, I'm just posing to everybody, like, is there any course correction? Is there anything that we can do if we're not active? How do you make somebody feel that you believe in what they're doing if you can't be there?
See, because I don't know personally, because I know that I probably haven't been as present as, like, people, like, they see me on social media and they think I'm like there 24/7. I'm like, actually, I never even clicked on the app. I have one specific app that's a business app that you set a timer for your shit to drop, so I'm not even there. And so, and I feel terrible that, like, I can't be everywhere. I don't show up. I'm like, you guys don't understand. I am dealing with a lot. I am doing a lot. Every dime that crosses my hand, it has to be from, like, my mind and creativity, lack of sleep, dealing with diseases and different things like that. And so I'm like, I feel terrible. Maybe if, like, one of my friends, because I'm in tons of groups, like you guys know, I start groups, I'm in groups. Maybe if they personally sent me something to share, I'll send it to like 50 different places, because I'm not doing it intentional. I'm not, like, on purpose, like, Like, I swear I'm not. It's nothing malicious. I just have a lot going on. And so that's the only thing I can think of. Unless, I mean,
Yes.
you know something else, please
I
tell
agree.
me, because I know people are probably thinking like, toy, it's not.
Nope, you said a mouthful. I agree wholeheartedly. A share is free. And especially if somebody sent me something specifically directly
Yeah.
to me, like, hey,
Yeah.
can you share my blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
anytime somebody
about to
sends me
share
something
it
like
to
that,
all
yeah,
my
everywhere,
right?
everywhere.
But the truth of the matter is, we're on social media during the day. We're scrolling. We're seeing show after show after show after show. I'm not about to saturate my page where I'm promoting my stuff for 100 other people. Now, those certain ones that I want to go to, I'm gonna share them things. You know, like,
See,
I'm gonna be there,
mind,
y'all.
and
This
like,
gonna be good.
I don't mind.
But-
Just send
and I
it
don't
to
mind
me.
sharing.
I don't
Exactly.
mind sharing.
Yeah.
Sharing
If
is
you
nothing. It's
send
free.
it to
And
me-
there's 50,000 groups, and I'm in tons of groups. I
Yeah.
even have my own groups with millions of members. I have no problem with sharing a couple of seconds. Like I said, I set
Yes.
everything on the timer anyway through like an app that manages most of the stuff that like I post there. So it's nothing.
I need to learn that.
But just I can show you, girl. And so it's like, just if you message me directly and told me, I swear I would, because I'm
Me too.
not on
Yeah.
purpose. I'm not trying to miss. I would never. I just got a lot going on.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there are a lot of, when I won't say a lot, but there are a few artists that do that, and you do that. You'll send it to my DM, or you'll send it to my phone, and
Yeah, I
say, "Hey,
would love
Fifi, I
that.
got this going
Yeah.
on," and yeah, I'm gonna definitely share it because I've like like I said, I'm not on, so I'm not actively on social media as much as I used to be,
Yeah.
and it's because life is just
Life
Life-
is
life is life.
life.
But yeah, if and a lot of times, and I sometimes I'll be like, damn, I just missed so
Yeah,
show
yeah.
because and then I wish I would have known, and it's true, and I genuinely mean that, from the heart. I wish that I would have known,
I'd
and
be
so
feeling like
I know
crap.
I guess I can do better by being more present on social media. But I think a key, like you were saying, share. Put it in, and that's when I do shows. I put it in people's DMs, or I'll send it if they have their phone number personally.
Yeah.
I'll send them a text message and say, "Hey, I've got this
or
going
tag
on."
me
Yeah,
to a
tag me.
story or
Yeah.
something, because I don't even get my notifications too either, because my stuff is flooded.
I do.
But
I get,
you can tag somebody to a story, then they can simply hit like reshare to that story, or like I said, directly to the DM or a text message. So.
Well, we were all talking about how life is lifing, and if there were only 48 hours in a day, gosh, that would be so much better to find the balance. But how do you guys actually find the balance to actually rest and take care of family? And look, somebody asked me that before. I was like, rest? What's that?
I don't.
Right?
I'm not a person that even be like, oh, I'm gonna go to sleep at night like regular people do. Like, okay, bedtime's at night. No, I have to drop dead. Like, I'm just, I'm out. Like, that's
say
it.
that every night. Tonight,
there's no way. I'm like,
going to bed early.
all right,
It doesn't
bed's at 10.
happen.
No, I have to drop off. Like,
and then I end up turning on a Tubi movie and scrolling. Before you know it, it's 1. And I got to wake up at 5. I'm crying.
Right. No, I don't know what sleep is.
Every morning, and Mama and Pastor don't get mad at me, but every morning when the alarm goes off, I say, every single morning. That's my first word. Lord, forgive me. I'm not a morning person. But what do you guys do to relax in your off time if you ever get it?
Sleep.
Let's say you had a vacation.
Yes. Sleep.
I'll sleep in a hotel on a vacation.
I don't know. Naps here and there, power naps. That's what I get. But like an hour, hour and a half, like, and then I'm back at it.
Beautiful.
I go to bed.
The power naps are beautiful.
I don't
go
to sleep, so
3
I don't
o'clock,
know.
I wake up 5 in the morning.
Power nap feels like I closed my eyes just a second ago. Do you guys feel like being in the spotlight makes people want you more or trust you less?
You said want you more or trust you less?
Yeah.
That's 2 different things.
Yeah. Well, like, want you more or less? That's the first question.
They want you more.
They definitely want you more.
Yeah.
But how do you feel like that trust level is after the fact, even with friends or relationships?
I think in relationships, like, I don't even think they necessarily don't trust you. I think they are just trying to project things onto you and trying to make you more insecure about yourself. Because I'm like, you definitely, I don't think you really believe that people are out here doing the things you're saying. You're just insecure, so you're projecting. They definitely want you more, and sometimes they even want to attach to you because they think that's going to highlight them,
Yeah.
or what can they get on the back end
Yeah.
from it. So,
Girl, yes. I dated an artist before, and I was his biggest fan.
Mm.
I thought he was an incredible talent, and when I tell you, he just didn't want me to do this. He was so jealous anytime I hit the stage. And I'm thinking, why are we not working together? We could be a power couple like Fifi and her husband.
I'm sure he's watching this live right now. I'm like, listen, we are been done. Stop sending me messages every 30 days saying you miss me. It's a wrap. Okay, you had a chance.
It's over.
We could have worked together.
It's so weird. It's so weird. I don't know. But this artist life we live, it's full of roller coasters. And I'm on the ride, All right, I have one question left. So if you guys have anything, or Ben, you guys have anything on your mind, speak now or forever hold your peace. After I ask this question, what is something about sex, dating, or intimacy that people don't realize is harder when you are an entertainer? I have an answer for that, but a small
It's
answer.
harder?
Yeah.
To have sex with that person?
No.
Bring it down.
Yeah.
Okay. What's something about sex, dating, or intimacy that people don't realize is harder when you're an entertainer? My answer for that question would likely be, let's say you're a songwriter and you write sexy songs, right? They want you to be, everything you said in that song, you better be doing that in the bedroom.
Bed me.
Bed me. This better not be an act. I done listened to this song 7,900 times. Don't come in here on no BS. No, I also, like you said a little bit earlier, they expect you to be this particular person that they see in the video or on the, online or on stage all the time. To where, some artists may even feel a little uncomfortable to even leave the house unless they're decked to the nines and looking amazing. Truth be told, I ain't gonna lie. Even after COVID, if I feel like I look a hot mess, I might throw on a mask to go shopping. They be looking at me like, is she sick?
I order mine's delivered.
No,
I
just
have not
look a
been in the
mess.
grocery store.
I just don't look like I did.
I only deliveries.
I just don't look like I did at Nash the other day.
It's funny that you say that. Years ago, I was I was going into Walmart and had on sweats and big t-shirt, and I don't know what I had on my head, but I was walking and I saw this person that I used to support my shows, right? Was supporting the shows, and I was walking past him, and he's looking like he didn't recognize me, and I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And he was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And he kept walking. He went, "Fifi, goddamn, baby."
He hit you with the
He went, "Who are you?"
No.
He clutched his pearls.
Right.
I don't have any change.
So yeah, no,
Not no change.
But yeah, if I'm performing, I'll glam up. But that's the difference between Fifi,
And Felice.
right? Exactly, two different people. Because I'm a homebody.
Me too.
I like to be at home, just chilling, relaxing. Drinking some wine or something. It's just
That's me.
because for me, that's actually me giving back to me. So,
Right.
and I think that's important for
That's
us
so
as
true.
artists.
Yes.
We give so much to the people.
Yeah.
We have to have that time to give back to ourselves. You got to replenish.
It can be overwhelming.
Otherwise you'll wear yourself out.
Yeah.
And I know for a while, people used to say, I don't see how you do it, because I was performing, working, and just, going at it, and then being out marketing myself,
Yeah.
And I think for me at that point, because I was much younger, at that point, I just felt like I needed to do that for myself and to do that for the people, so that they would, know me,
Yeah.
So, and I guess I just really enjoyed it too. So
Yeah.
being a social butterfly out marketing myself, but then at the same time, I
You
still
gotta
had
reel
to
it
go.
back because you
I had
gave
to
too
reel
much.
back.
And I gotta.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Always had to reel it back and just have some time for me.
Yes, that's why I love being an ambivert. You know, I have my moments where I just have to be alone, and then I'm just really social and all of that. But I got to find the balance in between.
Yeah.
He and I have talked about that before. He's more of an introvert than I am, probably. But ambivert, I still call you an ambivert because you get out there and you socialize too.
That's
It's
different.
just
I have to know you.
that's
Yeah.
right. That's
If
right.
I know you, I can talk, I can joke all day. On stage, I can talk and joke all day.
You sure
and
do.
Sing. Once I get off stage and you like, haha, that joke you said in the beginning or what you said, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay.
And he be in the car before you know it.
Yeah, Irish goodbye is my thing.
Because my social battery runs down kind of quickly.
Dead.
You know, all this excitement.
Yes.
You know, everybody's talking at one time, and you want to shake hands. I'm still scared to shake hands. Shoot,
Oh, yes.
all these flus and everything going around.
People hug.
Can
They hug
you
and
just
they kiss on the
fist
cheek
bump
and
me
all
real
that stuff.
quick? But yeah, after all of that, and I done tore my throat up singing for y'all and danced around this stage. I'm sweaty. I done gave everybody hugs and I've been laughed my throat out. I'm ready to go. I don't even want to come out for 2 more days. Don't hold it against me. Well, Fifi, you know what? When you was talking earlier about how people, maybe some people have held it or made this image about you don't come out and support as much. I had the same thing for many years, you know. I came here and became a mom right after. So yeah, I'm booking shows and stuff and people are like, oh, but she out doing her stuff, but she don't come to do my stuff. Well, I can. I done paid $75 for a babysitter just to do my stuff. I can't do that with your stuff. But now, you know, they old enough to stay home. So I'm like, what time y'all gonna be there? I'm in at everybody's stuff. But yeah, I apologize, y'all. Look, don't hold that against us.
No.
We have things to do. We gotta find balance just to do our
I'm
stuff.
still learning. I'm
Alright.
still learning. He's like,
I'm
you
not.
apologize.
I don't
I'll be feeling
apologize for
terrible.
anything. I've been to everybody's show.
You sure have.
I show up
Yes, you do.
to everybody's thing.
And you post everybody flyers.
Then
You-
send me the flyer.
Right, then you gotta post
You
it.
gotta do
Send
your
it to
part
us.
too.
Been talking about you ain't been on my show. We're coming. Okay?
We will be there.
Well, without further ado, does anyone have any additional questions? I feel like we touched on a lot of good topics tonight, for real, y'all. I'm just really, really thankful to be in this room right now with such talent and personalities and beauty and handsomeness.
That's it. I'll take it.
I think that I have to say for all the people in this area in the Rocket City that we appreciate you, we love you, and we thank you for making the sacrifices that you've made all these years to entertain us and put a smile on our face and change our entire day within moments of you opening your mouth and expressing yourself through music.
Talk
And
to
same
yourself
to you.
too.
Right.
Thank
She
you.
speaks to
Yeah.
herself.
Yes.
I feel we are all very, very blessed, and I'm
Yes, we
so
are.
grateful. Thank you, Lord.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord. So many people do wish that they could express themselves through music because it's so therapeutic. And we can just wake up, well, not just wake up because I sound like Barry White in the morning, but we can let it out
Yeah.
and sing praises unto the Lord and make people smile and without that much effort because it's already in
It's
us.
in us.
It's in us.
It's
Yeah.
in us.
You know,
Yeah.
wake up tomorrow and write a song about what we did today.
Mhm.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is.
I respect you guys. I love you guys. And I thank you, Ben, for this platform that you've given
Thank
us
you,
to speak
Ben.
about a very important topic, which is music and how Huntsville is changing lives.
Yes, yes.
We love you guys. Have a wonderful evening and tune in next week, Monday at 7 o'clock, Big Body Music Podcast. Take care.
Thank you, Nina.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Nina.
That's a good host.
She is such a good
Hey.
host.
Love you.